Transparency, transparent, frugal financial stewardship is a sub-outcome. It's very important that we want to put on the website, we want to make available to you the financial picture of the city so that you as citizens and residents that live here, that you can readily ascertain exactly how your money is being spent. Affordability of city services to citizens is another outcome that's very important to us. That's an essential question in all that we do. When we provide a service to you as a citizen and a resident of Lebanon, is it affordable? Is it something that not only are you willing the city does, but is it affordable to you? When doing what we need to do, the outcome that we need to pursue includes the outcome of being careful, well-balanced, cost-conscious capital improvement planners. We want to plan our capital improvements. And for instance, within the next couple of days, I'm going to be going through the capital improvement plan with each and every department who has an item. We have to kind of manage the need for capital infrastructure development and balance it against what type of debt service we can have in Lebanon that's affordable. We want to have this management system we have for finances to be very forthright, straightforward, principle orientated. We want to make sure this management system is best practices. That's an outcome we want to achieve. Equitable assessment and maintaining of property values. I mean, everyone here in our community is aware, the assessment process takes place. We want to make sure that it's equitable. So that burden that we all have to look at as to what's affordable, that burden is shared in an equitable way, and there's parity between persons with their properties. It's pretty tough in New Hampshire because the way the property tax system becomes the kind of the sole source revenue for local government. And with that being the proposition in New Hampshire, that makes it even more important that we do these assessments in a proper way. We want to make sure that we're prepared to explain the assessments and also defend the assessments, so that when challenges are made so we don't upset parity and equity, we want to be able to the decision makers in appeals provide the correct type of information that they need to decide if we were valid in the assessments that were made. Cities have to be an important part of protecting your property, your personal property. And part of that is our vehicle registration program. Part of your personal property is, of course, your vital records. And so your vital records need to be preserved and protected. When we bill things to you, an outcome that we must achieve is we must make sure that they're timely and accurate billing and collection of any taxes or charges that are due. Well, that could be property taxes, could be water and sewer utility, could be solid waste user fees. We live in an age of the information highway. It's far down the road for us. And we want to maintain a technology standards in our city organization as an outcome that serves you best as residents. We want to be current, so as you advance in your use of technology, that we keep pace with you, because I think everyone's dramatically changing their use of technology from the mobile units you have now, whether they're iPads or iPhones or other types of smartphones or Androids, things that you use now in your day-to-day life. We want to be with you on that, and we want to be supportive of you with that. We make sure all the data that's stored there in the city is protected for your benefit as residents, so it's available to you. The things that we do in terms of anything we do has to be affordable. So the services that we weigh, and when we do it, we're going to constantly look at, as an outcome, at affordability. We're looking at what we can do with the airport. Some of you have attended the airport summit, and that's a very important thing for us. And we're looking at the airport summit as an example of community conversation, which are outcomes we very much support. We're trying to get contributions from the airport toward the city's overall fund. And that's an effort that we're looking at a whole different nooks and crannies on how we might find airport revenues. Our employees are very special people, and they are good public servants. And we want to have a positive engagement with them to be true. They are positive people in our employment, and our employees need to be respected and valued and understood. And we work a lot at positive employee engagement. We need consistency inside our house in all that we do, so that we treat all our customers and our both internal, which would be employees and other stakeholders, and external, you as residents and citizens. We want to make sure we treat everyone in the best high-quality performance manner we can. We need to base things on metrics now. That means we have to be able to measure things. We want to be in terms of our outcomes. We want to be able to show to persons that here is what's on the ground that actually supports it. We're looking at creating and supporting recreation. We're liking to partner with the private and nonprofit sector who are recreational partners. We'll be looking at recreational scholarships to make sure we enable people to come and attend. All those things, they take under the umbrella of a fiscal responsibility. They need to do all those things in order to try to move to our outcome.